What is air pressure? Well, you see, air pressure is the force exerted on a surface by our very own air. Air pressure will hold the whole world together. Air pressure keeps our atmosphere the way it is. Hey, wait a minute. This doesn't seem right. Ah, there we go. Now we can start the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Cameron and I'm here for a how-to video on air pressure for you guys today. But before we begin, I want to talk about what air pressure really is. What you're feeling right now as you watch this video is about a little over a ton of air pressure just on your shoulders alone. Not the top of your head, just your shoulders. You're feeling about a ton of air pressure. Now, that's about as much as a small car. But the real question is, why aren't we being crushed? We would usually get crushed under a small car. Now the answer to that is simple. You, along with the rest of the human race, is used to the air pressures that are in our atmosphere, used to the weights, and we've evolved to deal with that. It is time for the food for thought section. So have you ever thought about how cars work? Now, hopefully all of you out there, I'm pretty sure all of you out there know how a car works, but for those of you that don't, what happens is the piston is driven back by air pressure when the gas-air mixture, whatever perfect mixture there is in there, explodes, driving it back, driving the piston, driving the camshaft, driving the wheels, driving the car. So that's how a car works. It's all off of air pressure, essentially. So now it's time for the experiment. At this point, I would like to inform you that this experiment took exactly 24 tries to get right. So just enjoy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with the experiment part of all this. So what you want to do to demonstrate air pressure in a very cool way is take an index card, some water, and a cup. Place the index card over the top of the cup and flip it. You have yourself a little magic trick. Now, before this explodes, which I know it will eventually, I'm going to go ahead and flip it back over. So, what I just did there, what I just did, was I exampled air pressure. Now, water has this ability to fall. Gravity, right? So, correct! The only thing stopping it from falling is air pressure, because what happens is, if you've ever seen a water bottle go glug, 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 it's because for water to exit something, air has to enter it. Air has to be able to get into it. For that water bottle to pour out, you have to get an air bubble in there for a little bit of water to come out, so you can stay equal. So without a way for the water to come out, it can't, because of the air pressure outside. Now, normally, if there was no air pressure outside, if there was no air pressure here, if we were in a vacuum or something, I don't know, if we were in a slight vacuum, then this wouldn't even stay. This wouldn't stay if I tilted it halfway, or if I just turned it over, because it doesn't have the air pressure keeping the index card on there. So that's the science experiment. That's the sciencey, cool party trick stuff. And that's pretty much it for the video.